We are back. Thanks for staying with us. I'm joined now by Nicole Fox. She is the founder of a company called Aeon Cannabis Wellness. Nicole, welcome back to the program.
Hi, great to be here.
Now, we had you on the program back in studio a couple of weeks ago. It was a fascinating discussion. You helped set us up here in this collective. You are, I'll refer to you as the guru, so to speak, in Los Angeles
I'll take it.
of the medical marijuana industry. You're very well known in the industry. Give us a little bit of your background here in LA.
Sure. So LA has a rich, almost 17-year history of medical cannabis in Los Angeles. We were actually the first city to really start opening dispensaries, and I opened two of the first medical cannabis collectives in LA. Since then, I've moved into the wholesale cultivation side, but we're planning on doing what's called vertically integrating and opening a retail location in downtown Los Angeles later in 2018.
Well, it's really amazing because we're in here and it looks like a pharmacy. It doesn't look like something you would expect of a marijuana collective. What was it like in the early days when you first got started, like you said, 15, 16, 17 years ago?
I mean, then we were just watching our backs and making sure that we weren't getting arrested and providing medicine to patients, and we weren't able to put so much into the look, feel. You know, we were safe, we had security, but you know, it kind of ended there. So now that we've had this medical cannabis, you know, going on and for the last 17 years, dispensaries that are medical, there's enough legislation and regulation for them medically that they can look like this. They know they're not going to get raided. They can put some time, money, effort into, and that's what I love about WHTC, and I wanted to bring you guys here. A good friend of mine that's done a lot of policy and advocacy work as the owner here, and this is just a great example of where the dispensary model is going in coming years.
Well, now Los Angeles, of course, is the second largest city in the country, largest city in the largest state of the country. And how many dispensaries right now are there in LA?
Right, so that's an urban legend. There's anywhere between 800 and 1,500 depending on who you ask. But there's only currently around 130 that can legally be here. And the city of LA is about to put forward some big efforts to shutting down those illegal operators and bad actors because they're not paying taxes. The city isn't getting revenue from them.
So there are people operating that should not be operating that are going to get shut down. Places like this are basically going to emerge and be the places that people can go to for their product.
Right, and the city is also going to allow additional locations to open. That's one of the licenses that Aeon will be applying for as well. And you know, depends on who you ask again, but this looks like the city will cap them around 450 to 500 retailers.
Okay. Now, one thing I noticed when I was talking to one of the employees here that works at the counter, they're really centered on helping people. And they were talking about various things from fibromyalgia to anxiety, even cancer. I mean, I was really blown away by that.
Right. Now, a good medical dispensary employee, they, especially at a place like this at WHTC, they're really well trained. They can speak with patients about different conditions. We have to be careful because dispensary operators are not doctors, so we have to be careful with our language around cure and things like that. But we can make recommendations for what kind of strains. Maybe a patient does better with an edible versus inhaling it, vaporizing it. It all depends. But a good staff will be able to guide a patient and soon a recreational adult client to the right kind of cannabis for them.
Now, customers keep coming in here as we're having our conversation, and one thing they all have in common, they're all paying cash.
Right.
Because it's a cash-only business. We've talked about that with the other two interviews on the program. Now, you're going to do a purchase. We're going to demonstrate a purchase here, hypothetical purchase, I should mention, using Singlepoint's app.
I'm going to take it home.
Sure. You're going to take it home? So we're going to make a purchase using Singlepoint's app. Tell us what you think about this idea.
I think it's a great solution that's being offered for the industry because although we're about to have full legalization for adult use in, like you've said, in a few weeks now, we still really don't have a solution to the banking problem, and we're a while away from having that. So I think it's a great opportunity, and also I've been watching the news. I have Bitcoin now as a news alert, and I've been watching all of the attention around Bitcoin. So I think as consumer adoption for Bitcoin increases, it's only a natural fit that in the cannabis buying public that they'll adopt an app like Single Seed.
Well, we filmed your purchase a moment ago. Let's take a look at that right now.
Hey, good to see you. Good to see you too. How are you doing?
Good.
Bringing you in today.
I need to receive
stock on sativa. What do you have that's in the mid to higher priced range, quality? Just show me your favorite. I trust you.
For sure. Got it. One of my personal favorites right now is going to be the Terra cookie.
Okay, cool. You have the tong friends.
Feel free to.
Nice. Okay, maybe show me one other thing so I can compare.
Yeah. Leave this one out. And then I've got the Terra Reserve.
Oh, super chunk. What is the Terra Reserve? What's the
That one
cross?
is a Ghost OG crossed with a Malibu Pure Kush.
Oh,
And
wow.
a Cannabis.
That's really good. Awesome. How much is it for a quarter? of
90
that?
per quarter?
Okay, great. I'll take a quarter of that.
What else is bringing you in today?
I need a new edible for sleep. I've been having something that's like a cookie and it's just too much sugar to have at night. So I'm just looking for something that's like
Packs a little more
indica.
punch.
Yeah.
I really love these Pure Nirvanas.
Okay.
So that is going to be 4 25 milligram doses,
Oh,
equating
cool.
to
And
100
it's like
milligrams total.
scored and everything.
Exactly.
So I would just take like a
You literally
pour.
just peel it apart,
Oh,
open
this.
it up, and
Okay.
peel it
And
off.
what is it? It's like Gatorade.
It's blueberry flavor.
Blueberry. Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. And how much are these?
Those run for 12 each.
Okay. Let's do 2 of those.
Cool. I'll get that all weighed out for you right now
Okay.
in a package.
Fan of tongs.
They're fun. All right. Can I get you anything else today?
No, that'll do it.
We're at 114.
Oh, I have the new Bitcoin app I heard you guys are trying out. So
Go
just
for the-
scan it on there.
Yeah. Beep, beep. Yay.
It worked.
Awesome. Let me get that all bagged up for you. That was nice, quick, and easy.
Get you out of here. You're off.
Oh.
You're off work. Get you out of here.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Have a good
great.
day.
Thanks so much.
Take care.
Well, that was amazing. I mean, here we are, something that could not be done a few months ago, or a few days ago even, where you just made a purchase electronically, where before it had to be cash. How'd that feel?
It felt easy to use and simple. It actually just felt like I was almost like Uber or something. Like there was no cash that took place, and I just clicked something, and then I got my purchase, and that was it. It was way easier than I thought it was going to be.
Being in the business as long as you have, do you see this as a tremendous advantage going forward for collectives like this?
I do. It seems like it's going to be really simple to adopt for collectives, and I think it's a great solution while we, await the banking solution issue to be solved.
If you ever wondered what a cannabis expert looks like, it looks like Nicole Fox. Aeon Cannabis Wellness.
I've just been around long enough that you can consider me an expert, sure.
Nicole Fox, Aeon Cannabis Wellness. Nicole, thank you so very much for joining us.
Thanks so much.